everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, something that's kind of been on my mind that I feel like is pretty important for the planning community is just an additional and updated favorite accessory list. But more importantly, this isn't so much my favorite accessories. This video is going to be more about the accessories I feel like give you the most value for them. So we're going to take a moment and jump right in and go over the top 3 accessories I feel like if you are planning on a budget, this is the best accessories you can get to continue to help you on that journey without overwhelming your pocketbook. So, welcome. If you're new, remember to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad to have you here. So right now is the time, we're going to jump right in. I have a planner in front of me just so I can kind of show you if I'm talking about something specific. I have it for reference. I don't even know that I'm going to need it. But now is the time where the new planners start rolling out. This one is part of the new release. I really loved the cover. Beautiful. Loved it. And the rainbow discs. I also just really loved the colorfulness of the inside because I'm pretty colorful in my heart of hearts, and I liked the lined feature of it. I have more planners than people in my house right now, so I'm probably not going to use it, but I thought it would be a good reference here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, if it's going to get returned. I wanted to have it because I didn't want it to be sold out, but I don't know if it's going to make the list or not, so I'm evaluating now what my planner lineup for 2019 is going to be, and I'm going to start getting each planner ready soon. But this one was so colorful and fun, I just wanted to make sure to have my hands on it. Okay. Now that I've gotten through that statement, when the new releases come out, that's also when the old gets clearanced. And Joann's, I have found, has some of the best clearance prices. I got a planner that was already marked down 50%, and then it was marked down an additional 25%. And all it was an 18-month planner that Happy Planner released, 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Not that long ago, less than 6 months ago, and it's 18-month planner that just started, so you still have a full 12 months coming back at you starting the new year and starting immediately. So if you don't have a Happy Planner and you want a Happy Planner, but you don't really want to pay the $24.99, I think it was $24.99 retail. If you don't want to pay that and you want to get a discounted planner, check the clearance section right now. You will find a planner that they worked just as hard on to develop just a few months prior. There's nothing wrong with it. Just because everyone's racing out and buying the new stuff, I'm not including myself in that, but just because everyone is doesn't mean that you have to get the same value for what you're looking. So as we're going to jump into the planner, the 3 accessories I feel like are going to be the best bang for your buck. This is not necessarily my favorite accessories. These are the 3 accessories right now on the market that I feel like are going to give you the most value, where if you are limited in cost, you don't have to spend a lot to get what you need. So that is why I kind of want to go through it and just say, hey, listen, these are the 3 that I feel like are going to be the best for you. So I'm going to start with filler paper, and I specifically half sheets. Full sheets are great too, of course, but I think filler paper, now I just grabbed this one because I just bought this one, so it had it handy and it was in the package, but they are not, you can find them different ones. This is just the one I had handy. This one is from the Miss Maker line. It is exclusive to Joann's or the Mamby site. But other than that, I don't think you're going to find anything like this. But filler paper in general is one of the best accessories you can have as a new planner and a planner on a budget. It's super cheap and it provides a lot of life. This has 60 sheets of planner paper, 60 sheets. So that means if you used one every day, this would take you through like a quarter, I guess not quite a quarter, but it would take you through a good bit of the year if you use one every weekday, if you use one a week. Just depends on how much you plan. This pack I think was $4.99 retail. So if you got a discount of any nature, 50% off, 40% off, I mean, worst case scenario, you're looking at $4.99. Best case scenario, you're probably looking at like $2.50-ish. And $2.50 for all of this paper. This is a lot of paper. A lot of paper, and it's good quality paper. It's not just the cheap thin paper. It's really good quality. It's nice and thick. It's got a good weight to it. It holds up, and they have a bunch of different designs. Cute paper. Michaels has color designs. There's just lots of different ones, but this can be versatile for anything. It's great for note taking. It's great for lists. It's great for habit tracking. It's great for whatever you want it to be, for potentially $2.50 up to maybe $5. Super cheap, super great value, great. It's just great. Okay. The next accessory that I feel like gives you the most bang for your buck, like I said, this one, it's just filler. It's just half sheet filler paper. It's not necessarily this half sheet filler paper. Any of the 60 count half sheet filler paper, you're good to go. The same applies to our next accessory, which is the coordinated accessory packs. This is, I just grabbed the Boss Babe one. I bought this at Joann's. They just started releasing these back over summer. And it has been one of my favorite accessories. Although I got the first one I got was similar to this. It came in the Be Happy box, but they've since released a lot of them, a lot with the new line. I think that all of them have them. The Faith Planner, Healthy Hero, Miss Maker, Socialize. So all of the new releases for the Planner girls have their own with it. I just had grabbed this one because it was handy. But why I love this so much is because it gives you a little bit of everything. So I think it retails at $14.99. With a coupon, you could get it as low as like $7.50, potentially like $8, $9. You get stickers. They give you quite a lot of stickers. You get stickers galore. And depending on the one that you go with, you can have, more stickers. Sticky notes. And then you also get these punch cards, which I love. They're just kind of like cardstock cards. I love these. These are my favorite things ever. They're my new favorite things. But you get everything. So instead of buying a full sticker pack and sticky notes and cardstock, you just get a little bit of everything all in one, and the price is right. So you're going to spend less than you'd spend buying all those things individually by a lot, and yet you still get everything. It's also a really great way to pack it with you. If you have a full, if you have a hardbound cover or anything like that, you can even just kind of tuck it in the front. It won't necessarily, could slide out like that, but if you have one of the bands and wrap it around, it will keep it all in. And it's just a really great value for what it is. Stickers are always my favorite. Sticky notes are great. And then, of course, you have these, which I feel like I have used a lot of the ones from this particular one, so there's less left. But I felt like it was just a really great value for what it is, and it just gives you a little bit of everything. So highly recommend one of these. If you are a new planner, great. Go ahead and tack this onto your list. It is worth the money for investing in this. And then we're going to kind of add it up on the worst case end and best case end for all of these things. Okay, the next thing on my list that I would like to add, I can't remember what these retail for, is the new dry erase or wet erase boards. I've actually started using this one. This is a great value. You have paper, you have note paper on the backs of these that you can reuse. You have the boards themselves, ultimate reuse ability. You can use it for any. My phone is just ringing off the hook and it's vibrating and distracting me. I'm sorry, people. Anyways, you can use these for anything you want. This is a family calendar. This one came with the Supermom and they're brand new. They just released this new release, so their value's still high. I'm going to double check the price on that real quick. Grab my phone out here. Make sure I'm giving you correct information before I want to say they were like $8.99, but I just don't know. But I'm going to be able to tell you very quickly because these, like I said, they provide the ability to reuse them as much as you need to reuse them. They are super cute, and they just really are super functional for what they cost. Okay, $6.99. $6.99. Can you believe that? $6.99. So you can use this over and over and over again, and it will nothing will go wrong with it. Very easy to change. I've used the wet erase vis-a-vis is what everyone recommended. I don't have them in front of me, but super great value. And they have multiple ones coming out. I have bought the Socialite. These are from the mom one. I think Michael's is getting one just to get one out of the planner release that they got. But all in all, it's going to be the best value you can possibly imagine. So let's add it up. Let's pretend you just got a planner. Let's take the planner cost out of it, because I think that, like I said, now's a great time to get clearance planners. But even if you paid full price for a planner, and actually let's just do that. Let's just do full price versus half price on my favorite accessories. If you paid this, I think it was $24.99, so let's say $24.99 plus 14, and I'm just going to round up. So 25 plus 15, that would be 40, right? Yeah, took me a second. Plus 5, so 45, plus 7, so potentially 50, 52-ish. Now, I've seen all of these items there's been 50% offs, a lot of 40% offs. That's super common to see that you could potentially get it down to that amount. So if that is the case, then you could be as low as like $26 for everything. You could potentially have all of this for $26, potentially. And that's super cheap. That's a lot of times cheaper than a planner, a lot of people's full-time planners themselves. Now, I will say that Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Joann's are going to be the cheapest places to find the planners and the accessories themselves. If you go to like Staples, they do have happy planners there, but you're not going to get as good a deal, just bottom line, point blank. And like I said, these aren't necessarily my top favorite accessories, but these are my top favorite accessories for a budget. So if you are on a budget, as I should be, if you are on that budget and you still want to have all the enjoyment and all the fun that you see everyone else having, this is going to give you virtually the same experience with a whole lot less invested. Right? $26 to potentially $50 if you paid full price, which you wouldn't have to, because there's always coupons and there's always sales. That's a good deal. It's a very good deal. So, and this planner is really cute. I think Joann's and Michael's has this planner. But yeah, so I would highly recommend that you look at these 3 accessories. These are from the new releases. You're going to find them at I think Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's are going to have one version of them, but they're all not going to be the same. But the Mambi site carries these. Joann's has a lot of these. I haven't seen them really anywhere else yet, but I know that the new Planner Girls are releasing them, so you'll probably find each one at a select location. Filler paper, it's at any of the stores, depending on which kind you want, if you have a specific one. And although there are some clearance items that you're going to find at all the locations, if you go to the Mambi site, you can get an idea of what's actively currently on the market, and then that'll help you get an idea of what is being sold where. And you can also go to the Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's websites to see what they're currently selling. They have clearance items. They're probably not going to be on the websites, but you're going to see them when you get there. And pro tip for Joann's, at least this is the way it is with my Joann's, Happy Planner clearance items are tucked weird places. In things you wouldn't think, they're in weird places. So I highly recommend you pick up and go look through all the nooks and crannies, because you're going to find weird stuff places. Michael's too, but mostly Joann's. Like, I've been like, why would a planner be over here in the middle of the jewelry section? Like, it's just weird stuff, but you'll find them tucked in there. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. So for the top 3 value, just to reiterate again, top 3 favorite value of accessories: the dry erase boards, which apparently are better with wet erase board stuff, the coordinated accessory packs, and half paper. That's going to give you the best value, best bang for your buck, and you'll be good for quite a while with those. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and share with any of those newer planners that are wondering kind of how to get started or where to get started and what to buy. This is really helpful for them if they are just now starting their stash. We all have to start somewhere, and everyone has a different budget of what they're allotted to spend. This is the way to do it really, really, really cheap. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a great day.